Sorry.
We're all set. We're here with Mike Joy, one of the directors of Pontiac Motor Racing. Mike, it's good to see you back and racing up here and with Pontiac involvement.
Well, it's good to be back, Richie, with this Pontiac Trans Am 50 promotion. We've got 18 Pontiac dealers from around the area that are going to take home brand new L69 Trans Ams tonight that'll be available in the Pontiac dealers. And those are the cars with the 305 cubic inch high output engine, and it's a car that very few have been produced this year. So anybody who wants one had better get their hold of one of these, and in fact they might even want to talk to one of the dealers that are here tonight to take them back to their dealerships, because there are not very many built for 1983. But it's an exciting car. It goes, I'll tell you that. We've had a couple out here on the Speedway playing around, and so if you get on your dealer and see one that's got about 3 miles on it, you'll know that's 6 laps. But it should be in pretty good shape.
This doesn't appear to be one of them. What's the story with this?
This is a Pontiac through and through. This car was built as a Pontiac, new painted up as a Pontiac. Once you get a good close shot at the grill and get that Pontiac Indian Chief head on there, and this is just so all the folks in the stands know it's a Pontiac. We got it up here. This is supposed to be a window tint on the Grand National race cars, but if we put it on the windshield on this one, you wouldn't see anything through it because it would cover the whole windshield. But, yep, this is definitely a Pontiac coupe, otherwise Jeffrey wouldn't drive it.
Oh, Jeff is driving this tonight?
That's my understanding.
Well, we certainly wish you good luck tonight, and we hope you have fun.
I like this. I think it looks more like a Pontiac than that other modified thing he's going to drive tonight. Right, Don?
Tim Maloney, who finalized the deal here tonight at Stafford Motor Speedway. This is your first time up here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How are you enjoying yourself so far?
I really like it. I really think that's a lovely track.
Well, it certainly appears to be a good deal for Pontiac with its involvement in motorsports, and we hope it's beneficial to the company here tonight.
Yes, I think it will be, and it will be beneficial to the public.
We enjoy it. Well, good luck with the rest of the cars, and we hope you sell them.
Third of the Bodine brothers is heading down. They had problems with their automobile, so they'll be running the Lou Pryor number 74. Now this will be Todd Bodine's car. Jeff Bodine will be driving the John J. Brennan Construction Company coupe, the Pontiac coupe machine. Brett Bodine will be driving the Pontiac J2000, the number 22, and Todd will be driving the Pryor brothers sponsor wanted number 74. And now promoter Eddie Arrington has informed me that once Todd gets out of the automobiles that they are going to be flipping to determine where each one of the Bodine brothers will start this event.
Just start single file, Ben, and we're going to see odd man will get the pole. We'll flip the coin and match for second and third. To make this interesting, Big D's novelty booth put up $200 for the winner sponsoring this match race, and the track put up $100 for second, $75 for third to make sure someone doesn't sandbag, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, amongst brothers, the type of competitors that the Bodine families are, there is no question about it that it'll be really, really impressive, and they'll give it their all. Eli Bodine, if he would come down, please. Mr. Bodine, if you would come down to the start-finish line, is they are down here. Some photos are being taken because this is actually a historic moment in racing when you can put together three very, very successful and talented individuals that compete. Winston Cup Grand National driver Jeff Bodine, former two-time champion here at the Stafford Motor Speedway. Brother Brett Bodine, who won last Friday evening. And Todd Bodine, who just started his career out. And they are, again, as I said, posing now for the photo session as promoter Ed Urrington has the coin, and we're going to be going for the toss.
Oh, have we got an idea. Jackaroo just had another one of his brainstorms. Has nothing to do with skinny tires or anything. How would you like Ronnie Bouchard to flag this race? And Kenny Bouchard to be the chief steward. You know how long Ronnie Bouchard has been waiting to drop a black flag on you?
Probably quite a while, Mike.
Well, they're brothers, too, and they wanted to get in the act. And since we didn't have quite enough SK modifieds, we figured that'd be all. I don't know if I'd rather look at Ronnie or Frankie up there on the stand. What do you think?
Ooh, I don't know. Just so either one of them only drops the black flag, nothing else. Tonight's been a rough night.
Okay. Todd, what do you think about competing against your older brothers?
It's going to be fun.
Well, now, it said in the press release, and you got to go a little ways with this, you might have the advantage. You know the race car you're going to drive, and that might be a help.
Well, my car in practice broke a camshaft, so I have to run Louis Pryor's car, and I appreciate it letting me run it. So it's
All right, any other excuses right here? Anybody else? How's Bobby Judkin's car? You're not driving my car home tonight. No way.
Mike, I'll tell you, in the last couple, 2 or 3 months, I don't know what it is. We've been talking to each other a whole lot, but it's been under the wrong circumstances, and I just can't believe what's happened tonight.
Yeah, I don't like talking to you before the race is over on the network. That doesn't help us.
Friday the 13th and a full moon used to be a bad night here at Stafford for me once in a while, but Tuesday nights, I've never had this happen before.
Well, we're waiting for Ronnie and Kenny to come out and flag this. We'll visit with you just a second here. You know, we've talked...
have been happening, but because we have been running so good, Mike, we're not going to give up. We know we've got a lot of fans, and a lot of them are here tonight, and I just want to assure them we're going to keep trying, and eventually we'll get the Gatorade Pontiac in victory lane.
Sure is good to see a couple of northern fellas like you and Ronnie making good on the grits and gravy circuit, as they call it, and good to see that Pontiac out front so often. I know you were surprised a couple weeks ago when I mentioned that you seemed surprised, or you're a good actor, when I mentioned that you had led more races than anybody else this year.
Yeah, I really was surprised and real pleased with that. I think we're third in lap sled, so we're real happy with that part of our racing.
Hey, Mr. Starter, come over here, please. I know how much you wanted to be a part of this deal tonight here, and you know, since the Bodine brothers get to race, the Bouchard brothers wanted to be in on it, so we thought you'd make a pretty good flagman. Did you ever do this?
No, I never have, but I was just asking Frank what a black flag was, just in case one of these guys misbehaves.
Well,
wait a minute, Ronnie, there's 3 of us now. You and Kenny are pretty big, but we got you outnumbered.
Uh-oh. Jackaroos just handed the black flag to Ronnie Bouchard.
How's that go?
You know, while we got you here for 1 second, we're going to get... Yeah, there's the black flag. God, for a minute I thought Seymour the Clown was back here throwing the flags off the stand.
Wait till Harold Kinder sees this.
He could be out of a job.
They'll probably change my jobs.
Harold's the official Winston Cup starter. I notice a very hastily painted sign on the back of your car tonight.
Yes, well, today about 2 o'clock, I just got married to Paula Flemke, and I'm here on my honeymoon.
Did you go racing the night you got married? On the racetrack?
I'll tell you, so long ago I can't remember. Maybe I don't want to remember.
There was probably no race that night.
No, there's probably no race last night. We'll let the photographers get a picture or two and then line up this race. Dexter Burnham had an easy time of this one. It's the first time he's been able to publicize a race and the winner before the race even started, because the name of the winner, of course, will be Bodine. Ladies and gentlemen, while they're out here outside the cars and can hear your applause, how many think that Todd Bodine, the SK Modified driver, can dust off his big brothers? A lot of fans of SK Modifieds in the stands. How many of you think that middle brother, they say the oldest and the younger to the favorite kids, how many think that Friday night's winner and heat winner Brett Bodine can knock off his big brother?
We got a protest.
Oh, you won the heat. You're on the flag stand. How many of you think that the driver of the Gatorade Pontiac, Jeff Bodine, and the little coupe that could?
Now with a real Bouchard.
One more shot, you're out, boy.
Don't start like that.
3 abreast that?
Ron Bouchard, the chief starter, and the chief steward, Ken Bouchard, says he thinks they ought to start them just the way they sit, 3 abreast.
You want to go this way or not?
Go on the tops. Jeff says they'll start 3 abreast if Ronnie will flag from the middle of the start-finish line.
Red is pole. Todd is second. Jeff is last.
Brett Bodine has won the toss. He will have the pole. Todd Bodine will start second. Jeffrey will start third.
And it's 10 laps, start single file.
What am I, the Chief Steward?
They all run it from the starter's okay, single file 10 laps.
It'll be a single file start, and they'll run 10 laps.
As the drivers are strapping into their automobiles, Kenny Bouchards got Ann Empey, our head scorer, on the other end of the headset, and he's telling her exactly how she should be scoring this and who he wants to put at the rear and put up front. Just like before, that's right. 10 laps is the distance. Brett Bodine pulls out first with the Group 22 racer. Pontiac machine. And heading out next is the car that usually is driven by Lou Pryor, Todd Bodine, in the Pryor Brothers number 74. And, of course, Jeff Bodine in the car that won Friday night in the SK Modified Division. Let's put the number 83 up on the black flag billboard. So, just to keep everything in perspective, and you know how fairly they're doing everything. Ronnie tells him next time, and Kenny is really laying the law down to Jeff. He doesn't like how this thing looks already, and they haven't even got going yet.
Gotta play eye on the tiger, man.
Or to it then. Pace cars into the infield. Green flag is out. Brett Bodine leads him. Todd Bodine moves to the inside. Jeff is looking for some racing room on the high side. Brett holds on out in front. Here comes Jeff on the outside of Todd as they head down the back straightaway. Brett goes in a little bit deeper, but Jeff is starting to hook up. Jeff's going to go for it on the outside. One lap and counting down. Good racing all the way through. Let's see what's going to happen. Jeff's going to go to the outside. Brett still holds on down low. Pretty evenly matched this time as they head into turn number 3. Off the fourth turn, they are side by side. Down to the line on lap number 2. Brand new leader. Jeff Bodine is out in front. Brett Bodine is second. Todd is trying to contend and move back in. As now Brett's going to try it on the outside. Jeff shuts the door on him. Brett goes in just a little bit deeper this time. Jeff is going to take Brett way out high and into the marbles. They gather it back, and they are side by side pretty much again into turn number 1. Now Todd Bodine is putting his first challenge in. Brett changes lanes. Brett goes down low on the inside of Jeff as they approach turn number 3. Jeff on the high side, Brett down low. Brett leads them as they head to the line. Todd now is pressuring brother Jeff. Todd Bodine goes down low. Jeff is high on the racetrack. Brett sets the pace in the groove. Here comes Todd on the inside. Todd Bodine challenges brother Brett for the lead as Jeff waits in the wings. On lap number 5, Todd is your brand new leader. Jeff tries to take it back from Brett once again, as we have a feeling the final lap is going to be the one that counts the most. Like in all race events, let's see what happens with 6 laps. As Brett is going to go back on the outside of Jeff. Jeff tucks it back in second. Todd leads him into turn 3. Todd holding the groove nicely. Here comes Brett back on the outside of Jeff. Brett goes in a little bit deeper. Side by side, they're evenly matched. This time, Ronnie Bouchard gives him the 2-lap sign, 2 to go. Jeff is going to try for it on the inside. Jeff moves down low. He gets the bite off that second turn. But on the high side, Brett goes in just a bit deeper. Jeff Bodine is sideways. Brett Bodine manages to hold on a second. This is the final lap, the one that's going to count the most. Will Todd Bodine, the younger brother, hold on, or will Brett pull it off and take down the win, or can Jeff make up the valuable time? Things are strung out, but they are closing up nicely. Down to the line, it is Todd Bodine to take down the win. Brett Bodine finishes second, and Jeff Bodine is third.
Kenny, you want to weigh these things or inspect them or anything?
Yeah. Now, we got the winner right here, and the second and third don't matter.
Ooh. Let's start from the back and work to the front here. Well, there are a bunch of people in North Carolina disappointed with you. Hop on out here. What happened over there?
I don't know. I'll tell you what, that race was for real, Mike. We weren't putting out. That kid over there, he was sandbagging in the beginning, but he came on strong, I'll tell you.
All right, you got underneath Brett down at 3 and 4. What happened? Did you have 4 wheels on the pavement when you guys touched, or were you crowded maybe just a little?
No, I got in a little too deep, and the car slid up, and that was my fault. I'm glad my buddy here didn't black flag me.
It's been one of them years, huh, Jeff?
It has that.
Driving those taxi cabs.
Jackaroot says you got spoiled driving the taxi cabs. Now you're an open wheel car.
I need fenders. I guess. I don't know.
Ronnie, you never had to use that black flag but once. Not even.
No, I didn't have to. They behaved well, and old Brett, he did a good job, and Jeff, and I was glad to see Todd win it, though. He kind of showed them other two.
Frankie Scambato was worried. You looked pretty good on that flag stand.
Yeah, not bad. I had a pretty good wrist action with that flag, didn't I?
Boy, Harold Kinder's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, your hair isn't as neat as Frank's, so.
Well, no, I don't use that Grecian and all that stuff in my hair.
Oh, boy. Well, let's see who else we can get in trouble with here. I don't think Leo Waters' job is in any jeopardy as chief steward here.
No, not really. They wouldn't let me get to the blackboard over there and put some numbers on, but I was just keeping an eye on them.
You didn't check the gears? You didn't look at the carburetors? You didn't measure anything?
No, I'm satisfied with the winner, and it goes to show you got to look out for the younger brothers. They're up and coming.
All right. Brett, what happened over there you and Jeff got together?
He got in over his head. What can I say?
You guys talk much away from the racetrack, I don't imagine?
Now and then.
Not after tonight.
I owed him one.
Oh, well, he got it paid back in spades. Todd, congratulations. You didn't really think, standing down here before this started, you kind of thought you'd get dusted.
Yeah, that's about right.
Well, now I know the first couple of laps you guys were playing with each other and fool around, but once you got out front there, that looked like it was for real.
Yeah, it was.
Talk much?
No.
Congratulations. How about a nice round of applause for the Bodine brothers and the Bouchard brothers? Novelty booth, the official concessionaire for newspapers and novelties here at Stafford.